Hello and welcome to the Camp app. This tutorial is going to show you how to set up your camps and your camp groups within the Camp app system to help you determine how you want to send information out and who you want to send it to. So when you first log into the system, you land on your dashboard here with all of your trackers, and you're going to get started on the left-hand menu here under Camps and then Camp List, and this will take you to all the camps and camp groups that you have set up or going to set up here in the system. Now, when you set up a camp in the system, think of it as a communication thread. So this doesn't necessarily have to be your entire camp, but it can be weeks of camp, age groups, things of that nature. But you're going to set up a main group that has everybody that you want to send information to. And then within that main group, you can break it down into smaller groups, such as, such as a week of camp, an age group, a specific counselors group, a specific bunk if you're an overnight camp, things of that nature. Whoever you want to send that information to, and then you also set it up in a way to where all those folks can still get the all camp messages that you could send out to everybody. And that's what this thread is here. This would be an all camp thread, and then within that all camp, you can break it down within groups. So we have one set up here already. If you're going to set up a brand new one, all you do is hit the add button here, type in the basic information that I'll show you here in a second, and then save it, and then start adding groups to that specific, again, communication thread or camp, as it's called in the system. So for sake of time, I won't start a new one, but I'll just go and edit the one that we've currently made here for summer camp. And when you hit the add button that I showed you previously, this is everything that you're going to be required to put in here. Just basic stuff, a little description or welcome message, name your camp, the dates, contact information. You can put your logos in here for the pictures. And then you have a couple features that are optional here within your camp. So the first thing is a fundraising page. So within the mobile side of the app, parents have the ability to donate to your program. And through that process, you will receive 96% of the funds that come through the app. And all of that is listed in detail in our user guides on the support page of our website, along with everything else that you could possibly need to help you use our system. All the user guides, tutorials, all sorts of things are up there on the support page on our website. So you have that option to turn that fundraising page on or off if you want to use it or not. And then you can also enable the Contact Us feature within the app as well. That's completely optional. So Contact Us in the mobile app is the only way that parents can reach out to you through the app. So all the other information, everything you put in there is outgoing information only. So the parent receives it on their end, and if they have a question or want to reach out to you, they can do it through the app if you enable this. If you do enable it, you'll receive the messages right here on your dashboard. If you look at the top, you get a little notification bell here if new messages come in, and they're located in the Contact Us menu here on your left menu. You'll also get an email notification that tells you that there's a message there if you do get one. So again, completely optional if you want to give parents that option to be able to send you messages through the app. Check that box, but if not, you check it off and they won't be able to do that. They'll be preferred to contact you a different way. So all this information that shows up here, including the map, will show up in the camp information section on the mobile side of the app for the parents, and it'll all be there for that specific program. Okay, so we're going to back out of here. So once you have your main camp set up, you can then split those folks up into groups. So in our example here, we have 3 weeks of camp set up. So let's say different campers come to camp each week, so you want to make sure those groups are the one receiving those specific information and other things you upload to the app. So that's a common way to set up groups. You set up your entire camp, and then you set up a group for every week of camp. Like I said previously, you could also go back to our main screen here, our camp list. let's say you wanted to make the main all camp thread here a week of camp. So it could say summer camp week 1, week 2, let's say all the way through week 10. And then let's say within those weeks of camp, you want to split it up into your age groups or your counselors groups and send out information that way. Again, completely flexible on how you want to set this up based on who you want to send the information to. Okay, so when you're sending things to all camp, everybody connected to all these groups, it's going to be for each individual thread or camp that you set up. You'll have the ability to send an all camp message to everybody connected to this, regardless of how many groups you have set up. Now, groups are completely optional. You don't have to have any groups at all if you don't want to. Again, if you just want everybody to receive the same information, then you just set up your camp thread here and that's it. And then you stop. And then anything you sent out will go to everyone and they'll all see the same things on the mobile side. Now, when you set your groups up, I'm going to go to one of our features here and just kind of show you how that works as far as how you can send it out to those groups. So I'm going to go to the newsfeed here. Now, in all these features, you're going to see the same type of setup for each page. You know, we have all of our newsfeed posts here, and we want to add a new one. And you'll see these same filters on all the screens as well. So you're going to select the camp that you send to, and it's always going to default to the all camp. So that summer camp thread that we set up, this is the all camp group for that. So that means it's going to send it to everybody in that thread. All the groups that you have set up will get the same information if you send an all camp post. Now you'll also have the ability to send it to each individual group that we set up. So week 1, we just want those folks to receive whatever specific information to week 1 is, and it'll go out to just them, and the people attached to week 2 or week 3 won't see that information. All right, so that's how the camp thread and the camp groups are set up. Again, completely optional on, customizable on how you want to do that and how you want to structure it. And it's all based on who you want to receive the information. All right, when you do have groups set up, like in our example, week 1, 2, and 3 are our groups. When you add your participants to the app, you have to onboard them based on the rosters for those specific groups. All right, so you can't just, let's say, upload everybody for the entire camp and then split them up later. Those need to be imported based on the specific groups that you have set up in the system, and then from there you can send to those specific groups. And if there's kids that come every single week, that's okay. They'll just be, when you upload them, they'll just be added to each specific group, as the same way that a person that just comes 1 week of camp, would be onboarded. So we have another tutorial on how to onboard all of your participants. So once you get things set up with your camps and your camp groups, if you still need assistance to onboard your rosters, go check out that tutorial and check out the step-by-step user guides. And that should be plenty of information to help you out and to get started. And if you still need assistance, feel free to contact us at any time, and we're more than happy to help you get set up and get going for your next camp. So thanks again for watching, and we hope to see you on the app soon.